Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Western Illinois University School of Agriculture podcast, where I, Lori Jackson, interview our alumni and current students of all ages and backgrounds. Today's guest is Emily Fry. Welcome, Emily. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Lori, for having me today.
Emily is pretty well known around campus due to her involvement, but also her successes while being on the livestock judging team here at Western. Emily, could you tell us a bit about why you chose to come to Western?
Absolutely. So initially, I never wanted to come to Western. I actually started at JUCO at Blackhawk, and my dad was alumni here, and he kept talking about Western, how great it was growing up, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to go do my own thing. But when sophomore year came around at Blackhawk, I kind of looked into Western, and I was like, okay, maybe I could come to look. And then when I finally did with my dad on a tour with Dr. Mark Hogue, I instantly fell in love with Western's campus, the atmosphere, the professors, and the potential that hold with me in the future.
So I know you've been pretty busy lately. I know judging keeps you busy constantly, but you just recently competed at the National Barrow Show. How'd that go?
It went great. We just traveled up to Austin, Minnesota as a team, and we were second overall as a team, second in reasons, and 5 of my teammates were in the top 5, as well as 2 in the top 5 for reasons. And then our junior team and senior team was actually grand truckload for the contest.
That's awesome. You guys did really good. So besides the National Barrow Show, you personally have had some success in the past as well, right?
Yes, absolutely. So the biggest success that I've ever had was actually winning the high overall alternate senior college individual at the Houston Livestock Rodeo Judging Contest last spring.
Awesome. So congratulations on everything you've accomplished so far. I know the judging team is a very close-knit group here at Western. Could you tell us a little bit about the relationships you have built while being on the judging team?
Absolutely. So being a female at the Western team is pretty low in numbers, but honestly, these boys do keep us on our toes, but they are an amazing group of men to work with. They're constantly pushing us, and I'm pushing them to be better and get to reach our goals as a team and individually, and we've formed this undeniable family and chemistry as a group that we're constantly having fun but also getting serious and wanting to win.
How does this judging team here at Western compare to the judging team at Blackhawk?
So at Blackhawk, I actually started off with a really big group of kids, and then come down to my sophomore year, COVID kind of knocked a couple out, and it was kind of hard to make connections with the whole group, but we're still a good quality group. Because of COVID, we weren't able to travel a whole lot and do a lot of livestock judging things, and coming to Western, these guys are completely open, have like filters are not all there all the time, so they're just very exposed and raw with us, so it feels more natural and connection and more of a family here at Western.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
What is your favorite memory while being on the livestock judging team so far?
Ooh, that's tough.
I'm sure there are plenty to choose from.
Yes, there are numerous times. I'd say having the workout, preparing for Houston, we went to some pretty top-notch places, Brahma workouts, where I didn't realize how much I'd really like long-eared cattle, and I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. And it's something different you don't get to see up here in the Midwest. And we went to one pig workout, and we're looking at all the boar studs and marking them down to see what we could utilize here at WIU. And then we go sorting through all these gilts, and Mark and Cooper keep pulling out all these classes, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I like that one. And then they're always like, you have to find the quality in them. And a couple of us non-pig kids were kind of like, I don't really know if we see that. And then day of the contest actually, first gilt class I walked up to, and it clicked. It was like just how Mark and Cooper had taught us, and it was so easy and felt natural. And I was like, wow, all that time of wondering if I'm gonna do good enough, it finally makes sense, and it paid off very well.
I love that story. That's so cool. So what are your plans after graduation? Do you have anything in mind yet?
Yes. So my goal career job since I was like in 8th grade was to work at Transova Genetics, and I was very fortunate to have an internship this past summer with them. And my goal would to be apply for either a PSC, which is embryologist, or a client service representative that I was actually the intern position this summer, and see where location-wise or if I get it accepted, but I'd love to go back to Transova.
Has being on the livestock judging team here at Western prepared you at all for that career?
Absolutely. All of the reproductive classes that I take with Dr. Trenable has opened my knowledge and horizons of what I can learn. And when I went to Sioux Center, Iowa for Transova, I was like, oh yes, I know exactly how to do this. And having Marcus connections and building up our confidence to do things that we didn't think we could do and push the limits has really showed me that I can do these jobs here at Western.
Awesome. We are so fortunate to have such an awesome group of students judging with us here at Western, including Emily. Thanks so much for joining me today, Emily, and good luck with the rest of your senior year.
Thank you, Lori.